Too busy for a full movie but hate missing out on the best parts? Do not worry, Nonstop Recap has you covered. Get ready, because we're diving into the 2014 German techno thriller Who Am I? No System is Safe. This isn't just a movie. It's a fever dream of hoodies, energy drinks, and the kind of hacking that makes IT professionals want to throw their routers out the window. Meet Benjamin. He's a nobody with a superhero complex and a tragic backstory that would make Batman jealous. Dead mom? Check. Runaway dad? Check. Grandma with Alzheimer's? Check. He's the perfect candidate for a life of digital crime because he's literally invisible to society. While you were learning to talk to girls, Benjamin was learning machine language. He calls the darknet a net within a net. It's basically Reddit but with more illegal stuff and fewer cat memes. Here, Benjamin isn't a loser. He's a digital ghost. His only idol is MRX. He's the internet god who lives by 3 rules. No system is safe, aim for the impossible, and have fun in meat space. Benjamin wants his attention more than a TikToker wants a brand deal. Then there's Marie. She's the high school crush who actually remembers Benjamin's name barely. To impress her, Benjamin decides to hack the university to steal exam questions. Genius plan, right? What could possibly go wrong with a little light felony for love? Spoiler, everything goes wrong. He gets caught like a total amateur and ends up picking up trash for community service. It's the ultimate walk of shame until he meets Max, a guy who radiates main character energy and smells like chaos. Max sees Benjamin and realizes this kid can code like a god. He brings Benjamin to his temple of decadence, which is really just a house full of tech nerds, empty beer bottles, and way too many glowing monitors. Benjamin meets the rest of the crew. Stefan, the software diva who probably dreams in Python, and Paul, the hardware freak who can build a supercomputer out of a toaster. They're basically the Avengers, but with worse social skills. The crew is not convinced Pizza Boy belongs. They test him on machine language, and Benjamin cracks it so fast their heads spin. He's officially in. No more Paradise Pizza. It's time for some digital anarchy. A party at the house gets raided by the cops. While everyone is panicking, Benjamin realizes that meat space is a lot more intense when you're actually in it. The adrenaline is better than any Ritalin high he's ever had. Max teaches Benjamin about social engineering. It's basically the art of being a professional liar. They scam a donut shop for free chocolate donuts by acting like aggressive, entitled jerks. If you're loud enough, the world gives you sugar. Max gives him the manifesto. Security is a lie. If you want to be a legend, you have to be audacious. They need a brand. They need a mask. They need to make the world look at them and feel stupid. They become CLAY clowns laughing at you because nothing says we're serious hackers like cheap plastic clown masks and high-definition trolling videos. It's time to stop being invisible and start being a nightmare. Their first mission, hacking a right-wing rally. While the politician is mid-speech, Clay swaps the campaign video for something much more insulting. It's petty, it's hilarious, and it's the birth of a legend. CLAY goes on a rampage. They hack the stock market to make it look like a giant middle finger. They mess with pharma companies, and they generally treat the internet like their personal playground. They're the rock stars of the darknet. They win a Porsche by hacking a radio contest. Because if you're a group of anonymous hackers, obviously the best move is to drive a bright-colored luxury sports car around Berlin. Subtle, never heard of her. Despite the fame, MRX is still unimpressed. He calls them kids playing in a sandbox. Max takes the bait. He wants to hit the BND, the German Secret Service. This is like trying to break into the Pentagon with a spoon. The plan is a sweet link. They fish a lonely BND employee named Gertie. They sent her an adorable cat photo along with a link to a website about cats. And of course, Who could possibly resist cute cats? She clicked the link without a second thought, completely unaware that this tiny act had just helped them sneak right into the system. Rule number 1: humans are the weakest firewall. They don't just hack the BND, they physically walk in. Benjamin sneaks into the server room while the others distract the guards. It's a high-stakes game of don't get arrested, and Benjamin is finally feeling like a superhero. Instead of stealing gold, they make the BND printer spit out clown faces. It's the ultimate prank. But Benjamin, feeling edgy, decides to swipe a secret file on his way out just to flex on MRX. Benjamin sends the stolen BND list to MRX to prove CLAY is legit. He thinks it's a game. He doesn't realize he just handed a hit list to the Russian cyber mafia. Real-world check. A hacker named Krypton, who was an undercover agent, is found dead in the woods. Suddenly, the clown masks aren't so funny. Clay just went from internet trolls to murder accomplices. Europol is on their tail. Hannah Lindbergh, a woman who hasn't smiled since the 90s, is hunting them. The crew is falling apart. Stefan wants to quit, Max is losing it, and Benjamin is realizing he's way out of his depth. Benjamin's big idea: let's unmask MRX. If they give him to Europol, they might get a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's a hack-or-die situation, and the clock is ticking. To trap MRX, they need to plant a Trojan in the Europol server. Benjamin sneaks into the Europol HQ by pretending to be part of a school group. It's so stupid it actually works. Who's going to stop a kid with a backpack? The trap is set. They lure MRX into a secure chat. It's a digital standoff, but MRX isn't a god-for-nothing. He sees the trap and counter-hacks Benjamin, exposing his location. The hunters just became the hunted. Everything goes dark. Benjamin flees to Hannah Lindbergh and spills his guts, claiming he found his friends dead in a hotel room. Murdered by the mafia, begging for witness protection. He's broken, terrified, and totally alone. Benjamin offers a final plan. I'll bait MRX one last time. He logs in and calls MRX a snitch. He knows MRX's ego is his biggest vulnerability. If you want to catch a god, you have to hurt his pride. MRX loses it. He uses a hammer hack to shut Benjamin down, but in his rage, he reveals his real IP address. The police raid a bedroom in New York and find a 19-year-old kid in his underwear. MRX is unmasked. Victory. But wait. Twist number 1. Hannah Lindbergh searches Benjamin's room and discovers a box of psychiatric medication. Suspicious, she tracks down Benjamin's supposed girlfriend to ask about their relationship, but the woman is confused and insists there must be a mistake because she has never met him. With more questions than answers, Hannah heads to the hospital where Benjamin's mother is staying. There, a doctor reveals a shocking detail. Benjamin's mother suffers from dissociative identity disorder. She starts connecting the dots. The friends Max, Stefan, Paul, they were never there. Hannah realizes that Benjamin has basically been alone from the very beginning. That's why no bodies of his friends were ever found, because he did everything by himself. Clay wasn't really a group either. It was just him, the one and only member. The friends were just voices in his head. Benjamin has a total meltdown in the interrogation room. He's mentally ill, so he can't get witness protection. But Hannah feels bad for this broken kid. She gives him 5 minutes on a Europol computer to delete his identity and walk away. She thinks she's being merciful to a crazy person. Benjamin walks out of Europol and nobody again. He meets Marie at the ferry, and then twist number 2. Max, Stefan, and Paul walk up to him. They're alive, they're real. What the heck is going on? The multiple personality thing. It was a lie. The medical records hacked. The breakdown in the interrogation room, an Oscar-worthy performance. It was the greatest social engineering trick of all time. Benjamin knew Hannah would look for a hidden truth, so he gave her one. He manipulated her empathy to get exactly what he wanted, a clean slate and his freedom. As he says, people only see what they want to see. The crew sails away, officially invisible. No more Clay, no more MRX, just for guys and a fairy, proving that no system is safe, especially not the human brain. Mic drop.